Welcome to part 3 of What Do I Say When? Hi, I'm Carol Merlo, and I'm so glad you've joined me here. In this section, we're going to talk about how to present your opportunity with ease. Nothing is as powerful in human conversation than stories. The main purpose in telling your story is for the other person to identify with your feelings and experiences. Remember, the other person's attention span is short. Their mind will wander if they're confused or bored. So you need to get your point across while you have their attention. You need to keep it short and powerful. Eliminate any long details and focus on your feelings. Start with what it was like. This is the pain part. What caused you to decide to get involved with your product or opportunity? What was the pain you were experiencing? Telling them what it was like in a few powerful sentences can bridge the emotional gap and help that person focus on their own pain. Then tell them what happened. Did you get introduced to this by a close friend, an online ad, or did you see a flyer? What happened at that point to cause you to learn more about this program? Then enthusiastically tell them what it's like now. Now, if you're not making the money you want yet, what has happened? What's happened to your level of hope? How has your life changed since you started this? What do you want to achieve in doing this? Do you get to have more time at home now? Do you feel more purposeful? Are you making more friends and learning new things? Whatever it is, this is your why, and it'll translate your passion for what you're doing to that person. Finally, be sure to end your story with a question that will tell you if they're interested in learning more. This is a closed-ended question, a yes or no question like, does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Their answer will determine if there's somebody who wants it now, somebody who may want it later, or someone you really don't want to work with. The funny thing about this process is that you won't know at that point if it's going to work out or not. Even after some people join, they don't do anything. So save yourself some heartache later on and get good at asking some qualifying questions to find out if they're right for your business. That way you'll reduce the amount of time you invest in the wrong people. So ask these kinds of questions to get specifics about their life and their potential ability to work in your business. Okay? First one, have you ever had a home-based business, or do you have your own business? Or how about this? If you were to try this, what would be the most important thing about it? Find out how many hours per week they could commit to a part-time business. And finally, ask them this simple question. Can you see yourself inviting other people to look at a website? Now, it's important to realize that you'll rarely run into a person who blindly joins your business without asking any questions first. In fact, I'd be a little concerned about a person like that, wouldn't you? Remember what I said to the kids about no's? No simply means I don't have enough of a reason to say yes. Most of the time in this business, people won't just say no. They'll give you a reason why they don't want to do it. This is the place in the conversation that the person has decided if they trust you or not. Now, if you've thoroughly listened to them first, you're going to have created a better sense of trust. So if they say no at this point, it's due to one of the following things. They really don't want to do this, and they're not going to be somebody you want to work with anyway, so no big deal. They don't understand the benefits of the products or the opportunity, and they need to get some questions answered. They don't have confidence in their own ability to do this. Think about that and how you can overcome that for them. And then finally, they don't believe what you're saying. Either way, you'll need to find out what's going on with them and then give them enough information to help them make the right decision. So this is a questioning process, right? This area can be make or break for many, many people. So you need to know how to maintain rapport, keep it about them, not you, and offer solutions. Remember the 3 F's: feel, felt, found. These 3 key words will help you keep rapport with the person and help them understand that you understand them. So here's the basic formula for the 3 F's. First, make sure you understand their question. You can say something like, let me make sure I understand what you're saying. Okay? Then let them know you got it. You can say, I understand how you feel. I don't blame you for feeling that way. And then you go into the felt part. I used to feel that way myself, if you really did. Or you can say, if you really feel that way, let me share something with you. And then you do the found part. Let me tell you what I found out about this. And remember, the answer is not so much your words, but it's in your ability to convey trustworthiness and understanding to that person. Getting that person to feel understood can be the beginning of a long, profitable relationship. Now let's say the person you're talking with just rubs you the wrong way. You don't feel good about them. They remind you of that bully in grade school or the popular girl who always left you out of things. Whatever it is, you don't get the sense that both of you are going to benefit from the relationship. So get out before you start. You get to say no first. Sometimes I run into people who are so into their own thing that I'm invisible to them. They talk forever about themselves and I feel like I'm being held hostage. I'm not going to want to work with a person like that. If this opportunity is right for them and they want it, I can always have somebody else in my group be their enroller, or I can just say no. Other times I run into people who can only talk about the drawbacks and the negatives. I don't feel obligated to persuade them to join me either. If they're this way now, won't they still be that way later? I'm going to have to deal with that person's attitude as I'm training them. So it's not a good fit, and I will probably say no to them and tell them, this is probably not something you should do right now. When you feel you can choose who you pick, your posture and your attitude will emanate from you, and you'll become a magnet for more of the right types of people. Now, sometimes you'll be talking to somebody and this just isn't right for them. That's okay, but if you like the person and you have established rapport, why not ask them for a referral? When someone turns you down and they like you, they will probably be more than happy to supply you with the names of 1 or 2 people who could be right for this business. So ask them, who do you know? Maybe a friend, a relative, or a coworker that might be interested in getting healthy and staying healthy and helping others do the same thing, or whatever fits with your particular business. Okay, now all this is easier said than done. So what you need to do is practice, practice, practice. It's the value you place on the event that really gives you the decision about the event, whether it was a loss or a win. Right now, I'm so excited communicating with people that for me it's a fun experiment. I find that most people are friendly, even if the business or products are not right for them. I still run into the occasional grouchy person. So what? I'm reaching out and making myself a better person, even if I can't change everybody or make him or her happy or even get them to like me. It's time to transform your life. Don't underestimate your value in sharing what you believe with others. As you continue to practice these skills, you'll grow in confidence and influence. The main benefit for you is that you can add value to people's lives every day by practicing sharing your vision and passion with them. Your courage, confidence, and interpersonal skills will continue to grow. You can do this. If you decide you really, really, really want it, you can do it. Well, thanks for joining me in this class. If you want some more tips on how to develop the habits that can create success, check out the ideation section in my book, The Essential 8, by visiting my website, 21daystohealth.net. You can get great tips on improving your health habits and making incremental steps toward ultimate health, wealth, and happiness for yourself and others. See you soon.